So this will be my first motovlog. Feels kind of weird having the camera attached to my helmet and having to figure out an extra step in the process. Normally I have a process down. Today I'm going to the pool to swim. I just hop on the bike, put my bag under the seat, my phone and license, and get on the bike and go. This is a little bit nerve-wracking because motorcycle riding has kind of been a solitary thing for me. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. It feels a little weird, and I have no clue. I'm assuming the camera's going. I can't see it over my helmet. And I put my rubber work gloves on so I can feel where the stop button is on the camera. So not my normal riding gloves, but I got a lot more feel with these on the camera. And the camera does feel kind of heavy on the helmet. So we'll see how it goes. See if I remember to jabber while I'm riding. But yeah, interesting experience. So I started doing YouTube videos. I retired a couple years ago, 60. I'm now 62. And I started doing YouTube videos of I'm just do all my own handiwork, so just DIYs of remodeling a closet, all my automotive stuff, just anything I fixed at home. I started filming, and I started putting them on YouTube, which has kind of been enjoyable, surprisingly, on my 2000 Kawasaki ZRX 1100. It's a little weird for me because, you know, riding is kind of a solitary thing with me. It was kind of my identity. You know, I was on sports teams, but spent a lot of time on the bench, so it was a good thing for me. So yeah, so we'll try. I'll try to remember to keep talking. Really have no script. I'm heading to the pool for a swim. Eventually I'm kind of taking a long way around to try out the camera and the vlogging. I can't see in the mirror whether I'm assuming I'm filming. And this lady in front of me is on her phone. I'm paying attention. So I'm glad she's not behind me. I'm constantly looking in the rearview mirrors for idiots that are on their phone. My biggest worry is getting rear-ended. I'm very aware of people making left-hand turns in front of me. I drive like most people do. Like everyone's out to kill you. Especially left-hand turn people. I make sure, do whatever I can to make sure they see me. You know, speed up. If it looks like they're not paying attention, I kind of drift over towards them, and I ride on the, you know, this side of the lane so people see me. But yeah, I like any kind of riding. I don't like long riding, cruising. I just like city riding. And it's ZRX 1100, 25-year-old bike, perfect. You know, I like growing up on two-stroke dirt bikes. I like the throttle response. You know, I don't run it. Most guys would call this short shifting. You know, I'm hitting maybe 5,000 RPM. But yeah, 4,000 RPM, I got, you know, instant response on the throttle, and accelerating has got me out of trouble. You know, avoiding accidents. I think acceleration is as important as good brakes, and I do have excellent brakes on this because I rebuilt them. They're from stock So I bought it a month before I had hip surgery. So I rode it, bought it 100 miles away from where I lived, and rode it home, and then started tearing it apart. Took the wheels off, did the suspension, had my hip done, and then I had, 2 months of things to keep me busy working on the bike. So I already had, the suspension torn off. So after the hip recovery time, I sat at the kitchen table and rebuilt the brakes, ordered shocks, rear shocks, Hogan, Hagon, whatever they're called, working out great. And tires, and redid the oil in the front floor. But yeah, it was good therapy. Oh, and there was a little body work I did. The front steering was cracked. So I did my own body work, which was interesting. Came out good. I think I show it in one of my videos. But zip in here. See what's going on. This is the loading area. I thought it'd be interesting. There was a lot of people on that corner over the past couple days. Voicing their opinions on different things, which I respect, in an open, free democracy. So, yeah, I'm glad this country, no matter what side you're on, you can get out and express yourself without being persecuted. Yeah, it doesn't look like a lot of activity. I guess this is 2 days before actual voting. So yeah, not much going on. I think a lot of people are early voting. At least people I've talked to have already voted. So I don't know what election day is going to be. But yeah, a lot of emotions over this election. Oh, yeah, I'm here, buddy. Don't worry about me. Yeah, oh well. I'm used to it. I assume everyone's gonna pull out in front of me. This guy's going fast, but I'm going faster. Yeah, this bike has been really nice. I had a BMW before this. It was also almost this old. It was a 2002. This is a 2000. But yeah, this, I just love it. The transmission, you hear that clunk in the first gear, which is kind of weird, but normal for this bike. But yeah, shifting is, the gears are super smooth. The brakes are great, handles great. It's a little different compared to my BMW. It really, it goes into turns different, quicker. So it did take, I don't know, a couple months to get used to that. Nowhere, I'm generally going somewhere. Unless, I haven't ridden, it's the winter time and I haven't been on the bike for a month. I do use ethanol-free gas, but I like to make sure I run gas through the carb every couple of weeks. So in the winter, it's like this is a nice day in the winter. gear in a place, 3,000, 3,500 RPM. So if I do need to throttle out of a situation, I can. But here I am at the pool, and again, I guess I'm gonna put the camera under my seat. I got this clamp-on mount for it, so it's not chin strap. So yeah, here at the pool, I'm gonna see if I can turn this thing off. Okay, so here we are back in the bike after the swim. But yeah, I had a good swim. Swam 3/4 mile. It was crowded today. Kids apparently are out of school. It's the day before election day. So kids head off school today. There's a lot of kids there. It's County Rec Center, so it's kind of like a YMCA. Same, good cross section of folks in there. A lot more younger people today than normal. Usually it's retirees like me. I come at 9 or 9:30, so the young guys come before work or after work, I think, like I used to when I was working. But yeah, today I shared a lane with Louise. I shared a lane with her before. She's 84 years old and swam a half a mile non-stop at a really good pace. So yeah, very impressed with Louise. So as obviously I'm a faster swimmer, so I was trying not to come up on her from behind too often. But yeah, she had a real good pace. And when I was backstroking, which I just started backstroking because I got neck disc problems, and the backstroke seems to help. I'm trying to strengthen my neck. But I stopped doing anything butterfly or anything with my neck pinned back. But yeah, I'm slow on backstroke, and basically to keep pace, so I was bouncing her head on swim. The problem with swimming is coming out, I'm always a little bit overheated. It takes me about a half an hour to cool down. So I'm a little sweaty in my helmet. And I just took the side pads out and washed the covers a couple weeks ago because the helmet started smelling like the inside of a Goodwill store. I guess from sweat. This is my old helmet. I've got two helmets. I call them a good one, and this is just, I don't know, 7 or 8 years old. And I just leave it hanging on the bike. Whenever I go somewhere, I don't sucks because I just cleaned it. But it'll be alright. But yeah, I've got one motorcycle. I'd like to have more, but my wife is the voice of reason. There really is no reason. I can only drive one motorcycle at a time, and even maintain it more than one would be a pain in the neck. But a good friend of mine, grew up in Pennsylvania. He's still in Pennsylvania. I'm now in Virginia. But a guy, his name is the same as me, Glenn. The guy I used to ride with when I was younger. All right, I got a corner. Yay, open in front of me. Woo! Down the shift. I put the down shift again. But he's getting back into riding. He just bought a KTM 790, I think. And yeah, I'd like to kind of walk down memory lane with him at some point. So I'd love to get a a little something I can throw on a pitch carrier like a WR250R, so I can take it up to Pennsylvania and ride with him when we go up. Might need to throw barebacked over there. It's 60 degrees. Good for him. But yeah, I don't know if I can justify it. I paid $5,500 for this bike, and you know that I would never spend more than that for a motorcycle. You know, sure, I'd like to have an H2 or you know an $18,000 motorcycle, but that ain't happening. So I don't know if I ever come across something I could throw on the back of my bumper, take to Pennsylvania for like way less than $2,000. My wife is we're in it together for the car, so taking money. Go back to work. Want another motorcycle? Go back to work. So, yeah, I'm digging retirement too much to go back to work, so I'm staying in this retired guy's budget. But if I do come across something dirt cheap, and I'm a wrench turner, so you know, something that needs work, $500 in it. Make it usable. And you know, this thing is right on the road. I got it. I'm all about having a little bit of extra power to stay out of trouble. So I don't want to. I was looking at DR200. DR200 would be good. You know, for riding the trails with dirt, but I'm a little leery not having the power. So yeah, that's my thing. So, and I'm comfortable, you know. I'm comfortable on a motorcycle. I mean, it's like I'm more comfortable riding on a motorcycle than driving a car. I see better. My eyes aren't that great. I've been wearing glasses since kindergarten, and I see more. The smells. I'm real sensitive to smell, and you know I can smell a laundromat a mile away. You know the detergents and. If I go through a wooded area, it's like I'm walking in the woods. It's just, I don't know. Again, sparks something in my brain that is good. So, and a lot of people don't like motorcycles. I get it. You know, I'm used to it. I've been riding so long. You know, thank God people that normally wave to you. If you're in a car, don't even look up, look down. And I try to be respectful. I don't have I've got a stock muffler on my bike. Try to keep it nice and quiet so the neighbors don't get irritated. So I've always, you know, learned that as even a kid, how to not piss people off with your motorcycle. And that goes a long way. Here we are back to the wrench. Nice ride. I'll go check out this video, see if it's worth crap. But yeah, very enjoyable ride. And actually did something productive. Got some exercise in, which was great. And I don't eat or drink anything, so now I can go have some coffee. I don't need to drink anything before I work out. I have this camera lanyard in my chin strap because I wasn't sure how tight this gripper clamp was. So yeah, there it is. Nice ride. And motovlog #1.